Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your words. Seek to know the truth. When you hear an opinion and believe it, you make an agreement and it becomes part of your belief system. The only thing that can break this agreement is to make a new one based on truth. For only the truth has the power to set you free. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 111, NASDAQ off 36, S&P's off 16.5, gold contract down 20 bucks, trading at $1,555 an ounce. Silver off 28 cents at $26.96 an ounce. Platinum down 34 bucks at $1,538 an ounce. Copper down 4.5 pennies at $3.35 a pound. Light sweet crude finally got whacked, down 2.80 at 84.39. Bonds up 30 ticks at 145.12. King dollar down 225 ticks at 82.87, and the euro up 26 at 128.44. Yen back down 49, trading out at 92.95. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You're down 15 bucks. You're at 1554. Your lowest swing out here is the 1538, folks. So we had the expansion of volume out here today. It did 800 million versus 639. This is going to make the shot for the 1538, another 20 points down. We'll see if we get the follow through in the S&P with the expansion of volume as we get to lower price. We certainly have got it in the NASDAQ and the S&P today. Dow Industrials down 111 bucks, but bottom line is that was a sideways move. It was up that yesterday. What does that mean? Well, we're at 14,555. She is going to run down to the 14,383, and we'll see also if we get that expansion of volume. We got the expansion of volume, no doubt, coming off that high today. Now, NASDAQ Composite, a whole different ball game. NASDAQ Composite, folks, small caps, toast, get the peanut butter, get the jelly, get them going in a big way because they're done. Composite. NASDAQ Composite down 36 bucks today, 1.8 billion shares. You came right into the swing point out here of 32.05. You hit 32.10, and this is where it always gets dangerous, folks. Specifically, the swing point on the NASDAQ is 32.05. You stopped at 32.10. This is going to blow by that swing point. You're not going to be able to see straight tomorrow morning. I suspect that's ice also. It's going to jump the creek. You'll jump the creek. Then the composite's going to be running down to 31.05. Got to remember something inside the composite. Well, let's go to the NDX because I want to show you something out here that's just amazing. There's a couple things out here that are pretty cool. And what it is, the NDX, okay, it's down 25 bucks today, but guess what? Apple wasn't even down. Apple, folks, is building cars for lower price. When Apple goes after its swing low, which I suspect is going to do it either tomorrow or the next day, because what Apple did again today, Apple gets to a price point of 437. Can't hold that price. Yesterday was 439. Close at the lows again, 431. Apple's building cars to go blow away the 419. When Apple blows away the 419, that's a 100-point ABC structure on the way down. The NDX 100 is burnt toast. Big time. Small caps. We go take a look at the small caps. What you had with the small caps is this. You had a follow through in the Russell 2000. Huge expansion of volume. 64 million shares. The IWM right now is at 91. She's working her way down to this 86 area. Big number. Small caps, folks, have broken the whole uptrend. It did it actually yesterday, but the IWM's at 91. That's saying it can go to 76. If we go actually to the actual Russell, we pull up the actual index. What you're going to see inside the Russell is that right now she is at 918.71. She wants to run down to 763. So you're talking big numbers on the way down here. Gold contract. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Gold, commodities are a disaster. Okay, now check this out. This is, folks, all without the dollar even going up. Okay, but let's go to the gold contract for a second. Gold contracts are monster ABC down. Came down today with 193,000 contracts. Bottom line, you're at 1557, 1430 is coming into that gold market. What you did have happen inside the equities themselves, they got basically taken in a big way. There's ABC structures on the way down all over the place. And you got to remember something, that what you have here is this. And this is, this is pretty heavy, man. And what's heavy about it, folks, is this. Is that you remember, okay, well, first off, I do the gold report, and I've done it since 2001. And, the writing has been on this wall here, okay? And every cycle is a little bit different. There's no doubt about that. What we've been watching real closely on this cycle, though, on this downdraft, this goes right back to Paulson. Paulson wasn't selling. He's going to get flushed out of this market, and it's going to be just pretty amazing, okay? The losses inside that portfolio out here today would be extraordinary. I mean extraordinary. We know what he owns. Well, it's public information what he owns. Bottom line, it's a bad scene. And he didn't sell on the last get-go, and this is going to be a flash out. What a flash out does, folks, is this. You have the ABC structures on the way down now. They've broken the B points with volume. You'll get the fast acceleration, and you got to remember something. An A to B equals C to D. They go just as fast. So A to B is a fast move. The C to D is always a consolidation, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The C to A to B, B to C. The C to D is also a very fast move. Okay, so bottom line, there's problems out here. And I suspect what you also have is that because of the GLD, because gold went down so dramatically today, the GLD, bottom line, is going to be selling a huge amount of gold tonight. They sold a huge amount of gold last night. And last night, the GLD had only gone from 154.30 down to 152. Well, we're at 150.73. They unloaded, I think it was 12 tons last night when I was looking at it. And if you want to see how they unload it, folks, it's public information. You can actually just go to their site. And every day, what ends up happening, they'll tell you exactly what they have to unload. And you got to remember something, when they have to unload it, what ends up happening? Well, whoever buys it has to basically get delta neutral. They got to lay that off somewhere. It's the hot potato when it's going down. There's no two ways about it. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at that bond market out here. We get bonds. Right now, the 30-year, we're out there at 145.12. And what you did is this, okay? We got over the swing point, that swing point being the 144.29. It could use more volume, though. We should have been hitting about 500,000 today. But you know what? You're over it. This thing's going to go into this 146 to 150 area. That's the way it's set up at this particular point. We go to the dollar index. Now, what's intriguing here is this. It makes sense, number one, because the dollar has already been on such a tear, that you have a rest on it. What is pretty amazing, though, is that you did 19,000 contracts out here, and it was down. So what that's telling is that you're building cars and the dollar index for a much higher price. With the 82, 87, I expect what you're going to see out here, folks, you're going to see the B point is 84.25. I expect it's going to blow right by that. Why? Well, when you put this together, the dollar has been going up dramatically. That basically, took the metals market down. It's just not the metals market. It took a lot of the commodities down. Oh, let's go over. I want to go over to oil because, see, oil finally cracked. Oil wants to go to 85. Let me see this oil market for a second. Yeah, she cracked good too, and it's amazing. All she did is she went up to ice. That's what the oil market did. Now the first move down wouldn't take her to 85 because the counter trend move. See, we were at 89, and when we were at 89, let's see, that was at March 4th. You did a counter trend bounce up to 3 days ago to 97, but all that did is come into the first downdraft coming off the high on February 20th. That's what it did. So bottom line is that what you have here is that first move down will be to 89. You'll build some sideways move, and then bottom line, I suspect you're going to get into this 88 area. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. One of the questions in the den was, Tom, what is the stop on the dollar? What is the stop? What could stop the dollar? I'm not sure what that question is. if we go take a look at the financials out here, folks, what you did have here, J.P. Morgan Chase. You take a look at the financials today, they start breaking down also. Look at J.P. Morgan Chase and ABC structure down. Took out the B point with volume. ABCs, folks. Hey, listen, if you happen to be in the New England area, folks, hey, you stay right there, coming back, because we're coming right up there.